NBA2k TV where you actually called Othello Oppin a dinosaur. Is it safe to say you and Mr. Oppin are on the outs?
We're not on the outs, so no. We may not see eye to eye on everything, but at the end of the day, we're teammates, man, and we want what's best for the team at the end of the day.
Well, is it safe to say that you don't see eye to eye on Oppin's reported desire to trade you?
Well, listen, I'm on the record saying I want to end my entire career here. And nothing's changed about that. So if the reports are true, then obviously, yeah, but we don't see eye to eye.
It sounds to me like you're pretty unhappy here.
Honestly, man, most of the time it's been great. I love my teammates, I love the coaches, I love the city that I play for, so I can't complain, man. It's all been amazing.
Okay, what don't you love?
I think I've said enough for today. I don't want to be a distraction around here.
It's a little too late for that, man.
I mean, maybe in your opinion, maybe, but I think I'm going to stop here today, so thank you guys for your time. Nate, until the next time.
Of course.
Any additional motivation in this one? You look like you reached an extra gear out there.
Yeah, the coaching staff's been setting some aggressive goals for me to just keep, getting better and better. And hopefully every time I'm out on the floor, it looks like I reach a new gear.
What was your goal for tonight's game?
Simple. To get a new high in a teammate grade, man.
Now, that's the proprietary metric, right?
Yeah. And, man, we got the best in the class analytics department. And Phil Boyer has done a great job putting that together, so shout out to him. You see it all over the org, too, not just, b-ball ops. Like my man Freddie Novak in marketing, shout out to him as well. He's all about data-driven insights, and that's just marketing. But it's really refreshing to see everyone on the same page,
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, thanks a lot, MP.
Anytime, man. Let's see. Nate, you got anything for me?
You've mentioned analytics and Freddie Novak quite a bit recently. Is that your way of giving a vote of no confidence to Othello Oppin?
Hey, man, my parents always told me not to say nothing if I have nothing good to say, so I'm gonna zip my lips on this. But the things I do decide to talk about, those are the things that I do feel good about.
Which means you don't feel good about your relationship with Mr. Oppin.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I'm just excited by what's happening on the cutting edge, because that's how you win, and analytics are on the cutting edge right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also in the cutting edge training techniques, cutting edge rest and recovery. That's it. That's all I'm about right now.
Yo. Let's talk in here.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great. I mean, you're doing great. I just, wanted to talk in private.
Yeah, you toed the line perfectly. Not too aggressive, not too docile.
Oh, the classic aggressive docile spectrum.
Yeah, it's my favorite spectrum.
Anyway, we need you to back it up on the court.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, we need a huge game from you right now. Like, something that's going to show up on your teammate grade so that you can really push this analytics narrative.
Right. We need to make it crystal clear that Othello is not on board with the future of the franchise. If we can do that while you're playing like an all-star, that will be a huge win for us.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
Right, but remember, the press might not ask you about these teammate grades, so you might have to steer the conversation in that direction. That's enough of that. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable with pretty much anything at this point. I mean, you can't put the genie back in the bottle now, so.
All right, well then, like you said, just keep doing you.
Yeah. You're doing an amazing job, MP. Good job. Good.
Wow.
Was that a compliment?
Yeah, was that a tear coming out of your eye right now?
You feeling all right? You want a hug?
No, that's enough. It's enough.
What's the latest?
Nate White just dropped with potential trade details. Just mixed reaction on social.
Yeah, he just went on Top Text Daily to talk about it. I mean, I got it all queued up if you want to check it out.
All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Athela Akpin is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president, Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But, I mean, from what I'm hearing, yes, you're correct. But Othello Hopkins was told to quote, blow them away in order to make this happen.
Well, he did.
I'm sorry, but that's way too much. Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous?
Unfortunately, yes. And I'll tell you another thing. If Phil Boyer had let his GM do his job and draft the guy that he wanted in the draft in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this mess. Mistakes were made. Now clean them up.
How did they make a mistake? MP looks every bit the prospect Shep does right now. I don't see how you can justify this deal without admitting that your organization is actually just in complete disarray. This is a mess, all right, but it has nothing to do with MP.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Othello?
Well, apparently Shep was Othello's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othello.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Othello has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side. The narrative of Othello having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
Right.
all we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well,
these
how am I the only one that's
metaphors.
excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othello right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Nate will publish those facts. National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at tribal council, and Othello is about to be voted off
no.
the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like
during-
suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, I really appreciate your support,
Yeah.
I know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it.
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to
And
interrupt
I'm
this
here for you
tender, touching
always.
moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes?
What?
But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he
You
has.
guys are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Um, okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, you know? Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer. And ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
This is good stuff. I mean, is there any truth to it, though?
Not as far as I know, but Freddie probably wouldn't mention it to me. But I don't get the sense that he's trying to do something like that. You know, he's a real down-to-earth guy. He knows where his strengths lie and tries to empower those around him. He's just not that kind of person that would try to get a GM fired. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
Hmm?
So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
Yeah. Well, first of all, he rejects everything he thinks can even remotely connect him to Freddie. Like, Freddie's a big analytics guy when it comes to the marketing segmentation and that sort of thing. And even though he has nothing to do with the basketball analytics department, Othello has completely shut him out in an attempt to undermine Freddie.
I mean, you gotta excuse me. I just find this so comical. But let me get straight. Let me just get this straight. So he's not a fan of teammate grades.
Nah,
then?
he can't stand them, man. Actually, he said they're a complete and utter nonsense, you know, but that's just one of the many examples. You know, he's not GMing from a place of trying to help the team anymore. He's literally trying to save his job.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Ogpim is a good man who just lost his way. You know, he's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. You know, he wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. You know, and it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along.
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Othello just went off the deep end. And now we're here. You know, he's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. You know, and when a guy like Othello feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. You know, it's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. Let me just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
You know, I think that's gonna have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And I mean, this is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all.
I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then,
Yeah.
you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
I mean, if that's actually on the table, I think someone got a screw or 2 loose, frankly speaking. I mean, I wouldn't trade me for Shep straight up. And then you're going to throw in 3 first-round picks, unprotected. Nah. Oh, man, that's wild. John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
Not really. I mean, they know where my head's at. I want to stay here. I want to deliver a championship to these fans in this city. So nothing's changed on that front. So there's not much to talk about, honestly. They're within their rights to do whatever they want if they're going to make the team better. I may not agree with them, but they don't need my permission, so it is what it is.
I guess it is. Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rick was just grabbing.
Bro, what are you doing with popcorn, man?
Why would I not make popcorn?
Oh,
I feel like I'm about to watch a prize fight.
Bro, you're supposed to be a professional, right?
Wait, hold on. Am I the only one that realizes what's actually happening right now?
We know what's going on.
We're winning. Nate White is about to go on and put the nail in Othello's coffin on live
Whoa,
TV.
no, I do not approve of the coffin talk. But yes, it is accurate to say that things are going according to
Look,
plan.
respectfully, Ashley, I do know the difference between a public statement and a private conversation.
I don't
and,
think you do.
Well, I don't see any cameras around here right now.
Literally.
Oh, shut up. It's on. It's on.
All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not so sudden departure of embattled GM Othello Akpem, who has decided to mutually part ways with the organization due to a disagreement over the future direction of the franchise. JJ, right move?
100%. When political maneuvering leads you to try to get rid of a bright young star like MP, I'm sorry. You've lost the thread.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Can't say I disagree, Stan. And you and JJ both know I'm a huge Shep fan. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah, we know that.
But with everything we learned about Othello Akpem over the last... Y'all know I always mess it up. Over the last week or so, they had no choice but to move on.
You mean to carry on?
JJ, ho. Get your own catchphrase.
All right.
That couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah.
I'd say there's a 90-10 split in favor of MP on social.
Get it.
Yes.
Hey, hopefully Phil Boyer feels the same way.
Wait. Bro, I know you're joking me right now.
What?
That's your ringtone?
What's wrong with La Cucaracha?
That is your ringtone?
Yes.
Hey, how about picking it up already?
Okay. Jeez. Hello? Speaking. Yeah, he's right here with me.
Who's that?
Sure, he'll be right there. Yo, do we have any more popcorn? I know we haven't finished.
Bro, who was that?
What? I'm hungry. That was Phil Boyer's office. He said he wants to see you right away.
Did he say anything else?
Just that it was urgent.
That's interesting.
Is that bad?
I don't know. How did Phil sound?
Well, it was his receptionist, and she sounded how she always sounded. You know, polite, courteous. But you should probably get over there and see what he wants.
Yeah. I'll get over there.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what happens, we're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through it together.
Y'all hot? So I was like,
No,
kinda
hey,
hot.
rip off this Band-Aid.
All right.
There's no time for dawdling. Go.
All right. See you guys in a bit, all right? Here we go. Man, I can't believe we did it, man.
It's
Look
crazy.
at that.
It's crazy. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing, huh?
Congratulations, MP. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Ash.
I mean, on the one hand, a man lost his job. But on the other hand, Othello is out of here!
Let's go!
See you, loser! The tribe has spoken!
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Woo!
Bro, you have some really old references.
What?
What is that, Citizen Kane?
Citizen.
No.
That is Wizard of Oz. That's a classic.
If you're 100 years old.
Whoa. Follow the yellow brick road slaps. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Enough about Ricky's old references. Let's ride this high, man. What comes next? Talk to me.
What comes next is we follow the path that we charted for you before all of this even started.
Yes.
Support for Othello's ouster is nearly unanimous, but you still have a lot of inroads to make converting those Shep fans. He's got deep history here.
Like I said, man, like, what I went through with Othello, like, Shep is nothing but an answer to that.
Woohoo,
Okay.
good. You know what? You keep following this plan, and soon we'll put a magnifying glass to him. You feel
I
me?
tell you what.
All right, but you're still going to have to answer questions about this after your next game, so...
Ash, what I went through with Othello, I feel like I can do anything right now.
That's because you can. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too. With you standing beside me, looking all beautiful.
Okay, all right. Reel it in. All right, you have work to do right now.
All right, that's putting it nicely, man.
What?
Gross.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that one drops.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now, here's Avdia. Out to Morris. Here's the three. It's all in by the Bulls. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so it's Washington with it, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Avdia kicks to Porzingis, just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Lakers.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Beal. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Now here's Levine. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Wizards trailed by 4. Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-2 player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender, I'm up to the challenge.
You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
5 on the clock. A 3 from Morris. Knocks it loose.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
MP against Morris. MP kicks to Levine. MP left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Greg, we have to talk about the shocking news today. How surprised are you to see Othello Akpem dismissed?
I'm surprised it happened on the timeline it did. but you had to consider it a possibility after the social media debacle he had. You wonder if this will disrupt much with the players on the team.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
It's tipped.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Morris outside. Up top, Porzingis. Over Williams. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Levine's shot is off. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Passes it to Morris. Kicks to Avdia. Outside, Porzingis. Hands it from downtown.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few.
Down low. The kick out to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Champ the pass to Ball. And it's good for two.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Wizards trailed by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So on the floor for Washington. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Hachimura in at the 5 down low. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Morris against MP. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. 4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Denny Avdia picks one up.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
The Bulls look to shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw good, Levine. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hachimura. And he can't bank that one in. Champ the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
There's the pass to Morris. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, No rotation, my goodness.
MP finds Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Wizards trailed by 9. Morris passes to Beal. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Porzingis, he's checked in for Washington. Pass to Avdia. Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. Outside for Beal. No good on the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Ball. White, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Beal. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Avdia, looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. The Wizards also changing it up. Kisper comes in for Avdia. And Barton subbed in for Beal. MP against Wright. Here's Champ. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying a 12. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
LaVine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Champ in at the point guard position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Morris finds Kuzma. Now here's Beal. There's the triple. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Now Morris. He has 6. Back to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Beal from long range. Doesn't go for it. And the Bulls going the other way now. On the wing, LaVine. He's covered by Beal. Kuzma against MP. Left side, Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Williams. That time the assist by MP. Champs got assist number 8 here in this one already. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porzingis kicks to Avdia. Back to Porzingis. The shot will not fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kick out to LaVine. MP against Porzingis. The fader. And that one goes long.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
To the paint. Pass to Champ. The dish to LaVine. Back to MP. No good. Great D that time from Beal. And the wide open shot from Morris. Nice shot from the wing. Morris has got 8 points.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
MP deciding where to go with it. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick and roll game, and his experience paying off there.
Outside, Beal. Kuzma outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. MP outside. Williams trying to break free. Shot's good by Champ. Champ's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
DeRozan passes to Champ. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. The 8-footer. Beal's shot is good. 5 points in the game.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for all. Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. MP against Beal. Here's Champ, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at and here we go. Washington fast break. Kuzma with the ball. Morris inside. He's covered by Ball. Beal from long range. Ball with the rebound.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And the basket by DeRozan.
This is just excellent concentration. DeMar DeRozan refusing to let the defense dissuade him.
Well, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
There's Beal with the 3. Washington gets it back. Porzingis, he makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
MV finds Vucevic. Porzingis with the block. Here's Champ, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 12. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Morris passes to Porzingis. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside, Beal. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
MP dishes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. He kicks to Avdia. Top of the key, Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Champ's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Vucevic in the corner. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Beal against Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
And he knocks down the first one. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the first one drops.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the pass to Vucevic. Porzingis with the steal. A 3 from Morris. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 10. Here's Morris. The wide open look here for Porzingis, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Champ, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. A three from Morris. Rebound by the Bulls. They led the game at one point by 20.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Champ's shot is off.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Back to Morris. All alone. That one doesn't go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Wizards trailed by 10. Outside, Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Soft floating jumper from Beal right there, adding to his offensive attack. Seemed to totally catch the defense by surprise.
MP finds Williams, and the shot is good.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and a nice finish by him.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
Any thoughts on the departure of Othello Akpem?
You know, John, I'm only worried about the people inside these walls. So if Othello's not here anymore, then we'll move forward with whoever we have and continue towards our goals to bring in a championship to this city.
All right. Thanks, MP.
Yeah. Nate, you got anything, man? Chilling?
Let me ask you this. Do you feel responsible for Othello's departure?
I mean, obviously I hear what people say. How could you not? But all I ever wanted to do was play in the city and give the fans winning basketball. It's unfortunate my presence played a role in Othello leaving, but I can't focus on that. I've got to focus on my team and doing what needs to be done for us to reach our goals. Nothing more, nothing less.
So you weren't hoping for his departure then?
No. You know, Nate, I always hoped that he would come around, but things just didn't work out in that way. I personally believe that people learn, grow, and better themselves. That's my whole point in life, at least.
So Akpem needs to better himself.
Absolutely. I mean, I think with time, he'll understand that he should have done things a little bit differently here. You can call that whatever you want, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I think that's enough for today, guys. What do you think? Thank you.
We know trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect the player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The post pair for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Now here's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Shots good by Champ.
This is where LaVine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now, here's Quickly. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Brunson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Inside, Champ. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Pass to Barrett. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Passes to Brunson. Now, Quickly. Covered by MP. 5 to shoot. Over MP. And the Knicks miss again. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
It's good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Champ's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Barrett kicks to Quickly. The pass to Brunson. Lob pass to Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
They have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
MP against Quickly, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
All free throws good from Randle. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist by MP.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Barrett. So the wing on the left. MP against Quickly. Over MP. Offensive rebound. Bulls leading by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, that's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Okay, David, thanks. And he makes the first.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Knicks. Evan Fournier comes in for Quickly. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
DeRozan against Brunson. And no good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
MP against Brunson. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps.
Knicks trailed by 13. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball out there with Champ, and it's Levine in at the 3. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Count that one from Toppin.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Champ, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Champ's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. The 3. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
Outside ball. Williams looking over the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
No good on that one. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Knicks trailed by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Toppin. Quickly finds Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Champ the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vooch knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Now the pass to Toppin. And here is Quickly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Brunson. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball. And so, MV will bring it up for the Bulls. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Chicago, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And he knocks down the first one. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against Atlanta, had a huge game. He had 16 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Brunson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the line for him here. That one falls for Brunson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Bulls leading by 13. Levine dishes to MP. To the paint. Vucevic trying to get open. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Chicago. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Quickly. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Bulls leading by 15. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Toppin. The rebound by Champ. Got a piece of it. Quickly against Vucevic. Over to the wing. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closer. Here's Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Free throw good, Levine. Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Champ. Then for the Knicks, Randall's checked in for Toppin. Reddish comes in. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Randall passes to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brunson's got 7 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Faster quickly. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Quickly's got his second bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And it's quickly in the corner. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Quickly's got his third basket of the night. Now, MP. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, deflects the pass. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Passes it to Brunson. And here's Barrett. The pass to Quickly from 10 feet out. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Quickly against MP. He's looking for Williams and finds him. MP outside. To the inside. Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Champ's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Quickly. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Brunson. Back to Quickly. Randall outside. Back to Quickly. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Quickly's got 9 points here in the second half. And the Bulls call timeout here. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Chicago leading by 8. Now, here's MP. He's got 9. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Patrick Williams with all the talent in the world.
Pass to Barrett. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Randall against Vucevic. A fadeaway. Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Champ the pass to Vucevic. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. To the middle, here's Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Champ's got 9 assists now tonight. Quickly against MP. Sinks the three-pointer. Barrett's got 5.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
MP looking around. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Barrett, no good. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. They have a 9-point lead. Champ the pass to Green. Beautiful dish and the layup goes down. He's got 5.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And that one's good quickly.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to... And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 5. Levine against Brunson. Passes it to Barrett. Here's Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. And that one hits back iron.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Champ in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Knicks trailed by 7. The pass to Brunson. Barrett against DeRozan. Barrett kicks to Quickly. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got 15 points in just the second half.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Back to quickly. Offline with his three. Chicago leading by 6. Bean passes to Champ. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brunson against Levine. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Vucevic missing. Knicks trail by 6. Here's quickly. To the left wing. Brunson with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
MP with it. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for MP.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
New York takes timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Quickly with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
On the wing, MP. Quickly covering, and that one is good.
And when Vucevic is putting it all together, it's fun to watch. Do your thing, big fella.
Pass to Brunson. Pass to Hartenstein. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
MP against quickly. Champ the pass to Williams. Now here's Barrett. Defense is right there. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Levine finds MP. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. Knicks trailed by 5. Here's quickly. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
To take the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. DeRozan kicks to MP. Vucevic trying to get open. And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 19 points for Champ.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And stolen by MP. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by MP. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead. Here's Quickly. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
MP dishes to Levine. Back to MP. There's the feed to Williams. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
On the wing, MP. Quickly covering. Champ. Williams trying to break free. It's deflected. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game play. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. New York calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Champ.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trailed by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oh, missed it. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And the big man, Vucevic, let's see if he can get it done under pressure at the strike.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.